it's under the ninth area of activity. Any type of counter-violence that's supposed to be against racism is in the textbook spelled out in fine detail what it is and substantially what it is not. And it's called maximum emergency compensatory action. It's an act of actually acute desperation on the part of an individual person who can't get any type of help from anyone. The person is completely denuded, you might say, completely everything taken away from the person in the person's own mind. This is an individual act because everything in the compensatory code is directed to the individual person, because so-called groups all over the world trying to go up against an organization, a monolithic organization like the system of white supremacy, have failed. That's why you still have the system of white supremacy in place. It's the strongest system, political and religious system, ever conceived in the minds of people and put into actual action. There's no religion, no political system stronger than that. So therefore, people have been trying to organize against it, which can't be done. You can only go to a certain level if you try to organize against the system of racism within the system of racism, because the racists control everything that non-white people on the planet do.
That's right.
So when they allow non-white people to assemble and come out with a so-called organization, that so-called organization really isn't an organization. It's just of people who assemble on a regular basis or semi-regular basis and have shared views, and they express their views, and they call it an organization. But that's just like having a bunch of prisoners, which is what it really is, having a whole bunch of people assemble in the prison yard and talk about their grievances. But because they assemble there, they forget, within the context of fighting racism, the world is a prison. So therefore, if you assemble anywhere and then put a name on your so-called organization or on your movement, then you think probably in your own mind you are now organized against racism simply because you have had meetings on a regular basis and you had a lot of people show up at the meetings who all share the same views. And this is called an organization against racism. Now, I'm going a long way around to explain this about maximum emergency compensatory justice.
Yes.
Because everything that I have written in the book does not fit an organization. It can fit individuals who belong to organizations.
Yes.
But it's no way to organize a united independent compensatory code system concept around 2 or more or 3, 4, 5, 6 people or 6,000 or 6 million. You try to organize it, the white supremacists who are sitting up in the towers of the world prison, they're just looking down on a whole bunch of people who are just assembled in 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 places calling themselves organizations, but they're all in the prison yard. And what does that mean? That just means an assembly of people in a prison yard. That's all it is. Not little knot of people here, a little knot of people there, a little knot of people here.